Hello guys, it is, where is the controller for the TV? Of course, I left it over here. I'm in the school uniform again because I decided I did not want to get changed today. I might just need to do one thing. That'd not helping. I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna put you guys down here. Or not. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys there. I need to go and get. I'll be back in a sec. Ah. There you go, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry on the fact that I had to like dash out. Oh god, how the hell am I gonna do that? Alright. It's just my hand has been killing me all day. But I swear to God, if this was Friday the 13th, I would understand why I've had such bad luck. But it's the 1st of November, and I'm telling you, my day has been really, really bad. I've had the worst possible day ever. I was in such a rush this morning. So much so that, well, because I couldn't find my locker key. So I got really upset about that, which was probably the most stupid thing that happened today at that time. So much so that I was so worried. I forgot my reading book, calculator, lunchbox, drink, and then yeah. So let's start with the first one. I got to school this morning realising that I didn't have a water bottle, which was fine. I have gone through days where I haven't had a water bottle. I've done a day where I've had basketball and I've forgotten a water bottle, so I would have been fine with that. But then I realised one of the worst ones. I forgot my lunchbox. And so that I was walking down the same corridor where I realised I hadn't got a water bottle, that I had forgotten my lunchbox. And I was really annoyed at that point. I was so stressed out. It just, it was... But... So I wasn't going to let that get me down though. I wasn't, you know, it was the first day back. I was going to be completely fine with it. Maybe I would have gone down into reception at break time, got them to get in contact with my mum, and then maybe my mum could have brought my lunchbox down, because this isn't the first time I've forgotten my lunchbox. I've forgotten my lunchbox many, many times before. I've forgotten it twice in year 7, once in year 8, and once in year 9. Maybe it'll be the only time this year. Or maybe there'll be a few other times in year 9, I don't know. But, so, and now, and then another part was I was on my way to geography, which was period 1. I had to hand in my geography homework, which I had done, I completed, one sec. I'd completed it, which I was proud of myself about. And then I turned up at the door and I was like, uh-oh, I don't have my reading book. So, and this is a teacher where if you forget your reading book, you're in a lot of trouble. So I was so scared at that point. But I realised it's period 1. We've just got back off of half term. I don't think it's going to be the end of the world if I tell my geography teacher I don't have a book because I finished it during half term, so I got away with it. But then in period 5, which was last lesson, I had citizenship, which is PSHE, and what did I need? The reading book. And I couldn't use that excuse that I haven't got a new one yet, but I finished it during half term, because I've had break, lunch, and a registration to get a new reading book. So I couldn't use that excuse. So the teacher was like, "Oh, read the last 2 pages of the book then." I didn't have the book. The book is underneath my desk. I didn't have the book. So what was I going to do for 5 minutes while he was setting up? I literally just kept going through up and down on my bag, just looking for the book. I've done it in geography for 20 minutes. I could have done it for 5. I got away with doing it for 20 minutes in a geography lesson. I'm alright. But then going back to period 2, so lots happened in about 2 hours this morning. It was maths, and I was going, and my friend pulled out his calculator, and he was like, "Oh, you never guess what I brought today. I remembered to bring the calculator." And I was like, "Uh-oh, I don't have my calculator." So that's 4 things I forgot on the first day, and by the end of the day, I wanted to die. By the end of the day, I was so depressed in a way that the first day back went so badly. It was a bad day, and I've basically been in a mood the rest of the day. But I did that. That took me about 20 minutes. That took me 20 minutes to do. Well, I planned it out on paper, and then I did. Oh yeah, and about the locker thing. Yes, that's 5 things that just got to me from 8 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock in the morning. So 2 hours of chaos felt like 16 hours of mayhem. Doesn't help that I had PE 3rd and didn't have a water bottle. So I got home and my brother opened the door and I just chucked my school bag on the floor. I still had my PE bag with me because I didn't do my lock. So I didn't have anywhere to put my PE bag, so I've dragged it back home again, but I've got PE tomorrow and again on Friday. So I've got to make sure I don't forget to take that in the morning. And I chucked my school bag on the floor and I ran upstairs. My mum literally did what she always does when I forget something, like if I forget my lunchbox. She always says, "You forgot something today." She was like, "You hungry?" It was like, oh my God. Obviously, I haven't had anything to eat since 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's now 3 o'clock at night. No, 3 o'clock in the evening, and I've had PE. I had an hour of just non-stop running around, and I was forced down into the canteen twice at lunchtime with people all around me eating food and drinking. It doesn't help that school is so hot. If you don't have a window open in the classroom, it gets so stuffy. By the end of the day, I was so lightheaded. It was ridiculous. I was so lightheaded by the end of the day. But it probably didn't help when I got home I didn't do anything about the eating. I didn't do anything about the drinking. I stayed in my room for an hour and a half until my mum called me down because she wanted to see what's wrong with me because I ran straight upstairs. And again, she said, "You're a little bit. I guess you're a little bit hungry then." And was like, what do you think? Because by then it was like 5 o'clock. I hadn't eaten or I hadn't drunk all day. I didn't have the last drink I had, apart from the one that I had back at like 5 o'clock, was about 8 o'clock the night yesterday. I'm making it seem like it really isn't a big deal, but for me, it was really, because if I don't eat or drink in a long period of time, it really doesn't help. It had almost been 24 hours since a drink. It was 21 hours without a drink. And then food, it wasn't too bad, but you'd last longer. But it was almost a whole day without a drink. So I've really got to start having drinks in the morning when I wake up. But I'm so busy in the morning, I completely forget. So I'm literally going to pile everything onto my pee bag or on my head tonight so I don't forget everything. Because I would like tomorrow to go a little bit better than today went. So, yeah. Sorry I haven't been moving around my room because it's this, so I've had to hold the camera in one hand. So, which is annoying. I hate it when I have to take care of, like, annoying little bodily functions. I've had enough of feet and hands and everything. I've had hand problems for about a month, and then I've had the foot problem for 2 months on Sunday. Because it was the 5th of September I got it, and it's now the 1st of November. So, I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. It's been the worst day ever, and I didn't put Sudocrem on the back of my feet this morning, so by the end of the day, I felt like I had peeled off 10 layers of skin, scratching the back of my feet. The in-between of my toes weren't so bad. It's been the worst day ever. Like, I've never come across something like this. It's just, I was not organised this morning. And not being organised definitely didn't help. I literally wanted to die. So, I'm gonna leave so I can sort out my hand. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, where hopefully I'm not complaining as much and that I have a better day tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.